Well, vaccine passports are now becoming a reality. The South African government announcing today globally acceptable digital vaccine certificates will be available from Friday. There are also plans to open sports events to people who are vaccinated. So there are plenty of incentives to get your COVID jab. But for those who refuse to believe the science that the vaccine is safe and works, which is of course their right, what if the government imposes mandates as other countries have? Would our government, for example, fire a government health employee for refusing the jab? Some people say forcing vaccinations are the new Dompas, fascist, and a system that will create division and stigma against those who choose not to vaccinate. But the Human Rights Commission is saying today that on balance, it believes a vaccine mandate would pass constitutional muster. Let's speak now to Advocate Andre Gaum of the SAHRC. Advocate, thank you very much for your time. Very interesting article that has been written, and I just want to quote one extract from it. It says, given that the pandemic is an existential crisis that affects all human beings and implicates both rights and responsibilities, it is highly likely that a general law mandating vaccination will pass constitutional muster. You do go on to say it should only be a last resort, but you are saying that if it comes to it, it probably would, in your view, pass constitutional muster. Why do you say that?
Yes, that is indeed our position. There are several rights protected in the Constitution, but the fact of the matter is that these rights need to be balanced. And on a daily basis, certain rights are limited to protect other rights. Let me give an example. There is a right to protest action. But if the right to protest action is being exercised in a manner that impedes upon the right to a basic education, for example, then that right is not going to be protected. It's going to be limited to protect the right to a basic education. So on a daily basis, rights are limited to protect other rights. In this case, we have the rights to bodily integrity that are very much indicated in this regard, the right to religion and so on. But there is also the right to a safe and a healthy environment, for example. And all rights can be limited, except most probably for the right to life and human dignity, which cannot even be limited in a situation where there's a state of national emergency. But the other rights can all be limited in terms of Section 36 of the Constitution, the Limitations Clause.